everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So I have quite the story time, my first ever story time for you guys today. So, back in January, when the Lady Gaga tickets were first released, it was a very busy day for me at work. So at 10 o'clock, I couldn't slip away to purchase the tickets like I usually do. I relied on somebody else. Not that I'm putting any blame or anything, just putting it up for the story. And I really, really wanted floor seats. So I was like, I want these more than anything. Like that was my mindset. And then, so they sold out. And I was like, all right, what am I going to do? So I looked around and I found 2 seats available on SeatGeek. And I have never used this website before. And I wasn't sure about using it, so I asked around. A lot of people said it's fine. They've used it before. They've never had a problem. So I'm like, okay, even though these tickets are in fact like a high price, it should be okay. At least I'll have the tickets. Okay. So I bought these tickets maybe like a day or two after the original ticket sale date. And I kind of put in the back of my mind for the past couple months. And then I didn't realize that she was so close until the Friday beforehand, which is like the 17th or whatever. It like smacked me in the face. So partially I am partially at fault that I didn't realize that, oh crap, where are my tickets? Like I never received any tickets. I was never reached out to anybody, no nothing. So I'm panicking. I'm like, all right, what can I do? Like, you spent all this money for these tickets. Like, how the H are you not going to go? So I first emailed SeatGeek, waited for a response, I don't even think I even got like a decent response until, I don't know, maybe 6 hours later after I originally sent it out. And I sent it out early in the day. Like, I was checking my planner. That's when I realized when the date was. And then I was like, oh, crap. So, yeah. So, I didn't get a response until I printed them out. I was ready for this. So, I sent out my email originally November 17th at 9:45 a.m. I was like, hello, back in January, I purchased tickets through you for the first time for Lady Gaga this coming Monday the 20th. Haven't received any confirmation at all about my tickets other than the billing email. Any help would be greatly appreciated. And they responded me at 7:56 p.m. And I also called them around 5, around 4:30. Because at this point, like, I'm panicking, I'm freaking out, and nobody's, like, contacting me or anything. So they sent me a email response at 7:56. Hi, Kayla, we got word from the seller that these tickets will actually be a venue walk-in. I don't know what that is. I didn't know what that was at the beginning. A sales representative will get in touch with you to discuss details of where you can get them. All the best. And then, I'm not going to put the person who helped me from SeatGeek. SeatGeek is not at fault or anything like this. So I'm just not. Apparently one of my animals want to get in my room, but they are not allowed right now. Anyway. So, I was like, so then I sent them another email, like, almost instantly. Oh no, I have these mixed up. Sorry, give me just 2 seconds. And then I didn't get a response until the next day. Oh no. Oh shoot. I skipped a page. Apparently my pages got mixed up. So, after I contacted them, They responded to me at 5:05 actually, via email. And the email says, "Thank you for reaching out, SeatGeek. As per checking, your tickets are now in transit. Please refer to this FedEx tracking number for more information." So I clicked on this tracking number, okay. It said February 22nd. Yes, I kid you not. February 22nd. It just said that in transit. Nothing in this world that I know would take this long to get here if it's in country. Like, if it's from a different country, maybe, but if it's in, if it's in the United States, what took it this long? So, I responded to them almost instantly, 5 minutes later. And I was like, "Hello, thank you so much for responding." I was like, "This is alarming that they shipped back in February and they're still in transit." And I just basically expressed that I was upset that this is what the situation was. And that's when they let me know that these tickets were actually going to be a walk-in. And then I didn't get a response about picking up the tickets, like how to pick them up, until the next day. And they were like, they gave us like a pickup information instead. I have a provider listed below. You can pick him up at his office at 3 p.m. or at the Marriott after 3 p.m. You can call him to arrange a time and place, and they give him all the information. Don't this feel sketchy? Like, super sketchy. So at this point, I am full on panicking. So, I go and I talk to one of my friends who, she goes to concerts all the time, so she would have the most knowledge of going to concerts of any person I've ever met. And I was like, "What is going on?" She's like, "Dude, that is super sketchy." So I end up talking to the person, and I was like, "All right, well, we have to meet at a public place. Like, I'm not meeting you at not at your your workplace or anything like that. Like, it's going to be a public place." So originally I tried to get him to meet me at a Starbucks. And then he ended up dropping them at my work, which was also really weird. So after we couldn't really find a place, because he wanted to drop them off before 3 p.m. because I told him, like, I work until 5, like, I can't do it beforehand. And Sabine says he's going to drop them off. So on my way into work on Monday, I went to my security people. I was like, "Oh, hey, somebody's going to be dropping off something for me. Is it okay if one of you guys can hang out with me?" So I said something else, but I'm just trying to remember. But anyway, so basically I had security personnel, a security guard waiting by the door while I went out to meet him, because he dropped them off. And then I got them, and then I was like, "Thank you." So I go and I walk back in. The guy seemed okay, but you can kind of tell at this point he's a scalper. That's what's going on. So I'm going into the building. I look in the envelopes and they're gift cards. I was like, "What the H is this?" So then I call my friend. After I'm asking other people, I'm like, "Oh, have you ever received gift card tickets?" Everyone's like, "No." And I'm like, "Oh, this makes me so anxious." So then I end up calling her, and she tells me what I have to do. I have to call these cards. I have to call the venue to make sure everything's okay. So then I called the number on back of one of the cards, because there were two different cards. They both had one ticket on it. So then I was like, they didn't really give me any information about like what's on the card. I kind of was like listening through the transactions, and they were like weird numbers. Like there was like a 56 and a 70 something and a $3. Well, at the time, I was kind of realizing that these are normal like concert ticket prices. Like, this is what I'm figuring out as this is going on. Isn't this weird? It's super weird. So then, as I couldn't find an answer, I went ahead and called the guy back. I was like, I understand he gave me gift cards. I've never used these before. How on earth do I use them? And he basically transferred me over to his boss, who was like, when you go in, they'll go ahead and swipe your cards and they'll print them on site. And I was like, okay, are you sure this is a thing? Are you sure? He's like, yeah, apparently it's a common thing. It'll be fine, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay. Okay. So then, I then called the venue, and they also confirmed that, yeah, as long as the card that you paid with, you can go ahead and swipe it. They'll swipe it for you, and they'll print out your tickets. And I was like, the card that you paid it with, and I was like, these are the cards that I paid with. And then it dawned on me. So I was definitely working with a scalper. Whatever business he has going on, whatever, I don't fucking care at this point. That they were purchasing tickets online, so like Ticketmaster or whatever, with these gift cards. So if the tickets would ever get lost, they would have these gift cards as backups. Apparently, it's how this went. So, I feel more relieved at this point. I'm still like high-key stressed out. And I'm just like, I am not going to be okay until we're in there. I have these tickets and we're good to go. So then my friend meets me after work. We go to eat. We go over and we're standing in line. And the doors open and they're starting to let us in. And I am anxious the whole entire time. She's like, are you cold? Are you okay? And I'm like, I am not cold. I don't even feel how cold I am right now. I'm just extremely, extremely anxious. And the line, it took forever because you have to go through metal detectors and all that. And it took forever. So I'm stressing out the whole entire time. So then we go over and we go over to the box office. And the lady over there guides us back over to where we originally were. Where basically it's where they lead you downstairs to the floor level because we had floor seats. And we go up to the guy and I explain to him, I'm like, oh, hey, I have these gift cards that have the tickets on it. He's like, it's fine, I'll go ahead and I'll swipe them. And I'm like, all right, this is fine. He's like, why? And he goes, why do you have two? And I'm like, well, they were bought as gifts. I clearly was lying to him. Clearly at this point I've realized that I bought these tickets through scalpers. And so he swipes the first one and it goes invalid. So I am starting to freak out. Then he goes and swipes the second one and it prints out. And I'm like, okay, does this mean only one of us is going in? He's like, it's okay, we'll just go ahead and swipe the other one. And luckily that worked. So we ended up having both tickets. Got our wristbands, we went down, and then we had the show. By the way, Lady Gaga is amazing. 5. I will forever still want to do general admission for her just because it was amazing and I was doing so much dancing and it was great running around, blah, blah, blah. But this was the most stressful situation ever. I am probably never going to use SeatGeek again. I'm probably not going to use any secondhand ticketing situation. I like to do it right through the company. I've bought tickets to different other venues and I've never had a problem like this. Most of the people that I listen to go to our smaller venue. So it's right near my work. So I just go over there and pick up tickets after I'm done working. This was a very, 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 very stressful situation for me. And I am glad that I really enjoyed the concert, or I probably would have just cried about not only how much I spent on these tickets, but also, how stressful the whole situation was. Oh my goodness. So, again, like I said, I'm just never going to use SeatGeek before any secondhand websites. if I can't get it through the main website, then I guess I ain't going. Alright, well, this has been probably the longest video that I've had. Just because I'm kind of rambling. I'm just trying to, like, think back and, like, really key you guys into the story. Let me know if you guys found this somewhat entertaining, or if you would like me to do other story times. Usually this doesn't happen to me, but I have, like, other story times that I could do. I am full of stories. So there's that. Alright, well, I hope you guys have a great day wherever you are. And then I guess I'll see you in my next video, which will be coming up because I got something in the mail today. But I want to get this video done so I wouldn't procrastinate it enough to not want to do it anymore. But, alright, thanks guys for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!